2048, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. We get black for this one. Opponent, only 470 games in rapid, 3000 overall. Yeah, mainly a blitz player. Mainly blitz. Goes d4. We've got knight up, pawn up. They're the moves I normally play. Which do I want to do? Mustn't forget that you've got a little countdown there to make your first move. So go c4. I'll just play e6, develop the knight, get the bishop up and castle. Okay, let's just develop our bishop. We're just trying to castle. Then we can do this and this, or this, or this. So we've castled. You'll probably do something similar, this and this, that sort of concept. So we could go here, and if bishop up takes, bishop up here, takes, then you watch out for queen like this. Can get a little bit messy, but I think it's fundamentally a good move to go here. Maybe even just bishop here, get on the diagonal. And then c6 or c5, try and challenge for the center. If I choose to take... now I normally take with a pawn here. It gives you the option to open the bishop this way. And I might not get another chance to, so I'll go with the pawn. We'll check in after the game. The knight might be the technically better move. We'll find out in a bit. Oh, can I actually launch a pawn here now? If takes, we can take back. And if he doesn't, we're threatening to push on. It looks like it, doesn't it? Because the pawn's only under attack by the knight, but it's double protected. If he takes, our knight is protected. No need to pre-move because it is a rapid game. But here, so that gives me a chance to take or push on. But I like the idea of bishop up to pin the knight, and if he kicks us, we're happy to drop back, right? So any reason not to? I could go here, get his bishop off the board, but this sort of concept I like the look of as well. So let's go here and pin the knight. We might be threatening to take and force him to take back with the pawn, and we both have an isolated pawn here. We can potentially push on, kick the bishop back. Pros and cons. Got this knight to get up somewhere as well at some point. Not sure. Bishop here, I guess he can go here. That's slightly uncomfortable. If I do that and he goes here, I can kick him and then we're end up in the same sort of position. He can obviously, if he's not sure, he can just drop the bishop back and break the pin if he's in any doubt. Oh, he's played bishop forward. Now that wasn't the move I was expecting. So I like the idea of knight here now, just to target the bishop, with a view to come in here to target this bishop or to potentially take here. So it kind of covers these three options. So I'll go here. If he takes, obviously I'll take back, and then he might be trying to line up a Greek gift, but I don't think it's on right now, but it could be. Or is that what he's looking at to undermine the bishop? Take, check, takes, check, back, queen takes, but then we take his knight at the end, I think. So one of the things, if he removes my knight, my bishop's then not protected. So he's played rook across, so if I take now, we've got options now. We can take here. Pawn takes, take here. It's tempting, isn't it? I really want to get rid of this bishop. But if I drop back here, this pawn is loose. I can go here, force him back. But takes. The Greek gift I don't think is on right now. Let's just make a development move like my opponent has done. Although, as soon as I've done it, I realise I've just blundered. I've just blundered straight away. I'm going to have to take here. He'll take with a pawn. I'm going to have to give up an exchange. I've blundered the triangulation, the coordination. Bishop in wins an exchange. Best I can do is give up. But he didn't see it. So he is going for this diagonal. I think I better drop back then. Again, does that make a difference? I'm going to drop back so I can come here, but yeah, for a move there, I'm sure I blundered and my rook's got nowhere to go. If I go back here, he's getting bishop in to hit the 2. It would be an exchange, not a full free piece. But he could have won a rook for a bishop. So really easy to blunder in these. Gotta be careful. Oh, excuse me. I'm just preparing to play a bishop back here just to deal with this diagonal issue. I'd like to take here. Okay, he's made the decision for us, so we take back. If he goes for this now, we take knight check. I think we're fine. So he's taken here to undermine this pawn. So can I counter sack by taking here? Should I? Because I've actually got knight here, haven't I, to hit this knight. And okay, we're sacking everything, but if he goes here, or maybe I push here, and if pawn takes, knight takes. I'm going to sack. I'm not an adventurous player, so let's just push forward. Not my style, really, this. Oh, actually, knight in, I might have given him careless. I was just trying to take advantage of this pin. Then if he takes here, he's going to win at least another pawn, but knight in, knight across. If he checks, we take. Then this is under a lot of pressure, and he can't block it. Or maybe he can then get the knight back. Okay, that I thought I could just simply take. Why can't I play knight takes there? Threatening a check. So knight takes. I don't think he can get away with bishop down, surely. Maybe he can. But it's got to be better to go with the knight than with the bishop. So we'll take. He doesn't have queen takes because my bishop covers. So we're threatening to take his knight. He's got bishop down. Check. Say bishop takes. It's nothing, is it? I've just lost a pawn if I don't get this back. But there is a danger here to open the king up as compensation. But that's all it is at best. Can he ignore it and just grab the pawn? If he did, probably check. Pawn takes, queen takes. Probably. Let's see. Again, check, takes, knight check. I think we just take, check, and the bishop blocks. Might be wrong. Let's see. So he's going for it. But I can throw this check in first. Or I can come back here. But then I'm not going to take here. So if I check, I think he has to go here. But then he's threatening the checkmate. So I forces the trade. Ooh, that's not pleasant. If I come back here, I'm not going to get the check here. I can't take here because I'm hanging checkmate. I don't want to go with the pawn. I can drop the bishop back. And what's he got? Bishop back, we at least attack the queen in one move. So he's got to move somewhere. He's not going to block with the knight, so he's got to move. And then we can maybe just take here. But I'd really want to take here, wouldn't I? But I've got one move to check. He'll have to go here. But then it looks like I'm forced to take. Bishop takes, rook takes. That leaves me level though, doesn't it? It doesn't leave me worse. I get my pawn back. That's probably the safer option to play. And it is a check, so I'm going to have to do it. I don't see anything else. I'll have to take the queen. Well, I don't have to. I could drop the bishop back, but I think I have to take and try and grab here. Now, if knight comes across, he's going to mess our structure up. I mean, I can take the rook. Can't drop back, can't come across. So knight across is what I'd expect. Rook across to attack the bishop. He takes with check, and we just have a complete mess on the board, don't we? Take, he takes. If he takes, we take. We're threatening to take here. He's threatening to come down. We can come across, and he can... maybe he can't come here. But I don't think I can give up an exchange, can I? I mean, I could go here, but it feels dicey. I think I have to take there. But I'm threatening to grab a pawn here. We go a temporary pawn up, and then he'll come in. But we can go here, and we cover this diagonal. But maybe he just simply comes here and attacks this. So a temporary pawn is all it is. Nothing better. So here, down. I don't think we can actually keep this. We'd have to activate the rook, but I don't think we can. So do I go here first then and see where you're going to go? But we can win a pawn. Rook in is the move. And if I guard it, he's threatening bishop here to double attack this. And that's not pleasant. So I take. That's the move here. Bishop down, I can then go here, right? Yeah, I'm going to take and go here. Excuse me. And if he plays bishop down, I can block trade. He's got rook takes. We can check, or actually, what can we do? What can we do? Maybe if he comes down, I'll have to chuck the pawn. Can I just chuck the pawn? And if he goes here, I'm still protected. Let's chuck the pawn, because we're covering these two squares with the bishop right now. So I can start getting my king up. Rook across. He's got to be careful about a back rank mate, actually. He couldn't go there, could he? Because there's a back rank mate threat. Might have miscalculated there. And now he's come across. Might have messed up, so... Okay, let's just get our king forward and try and march up. Maybe chuck this pawn, I'm not sure. Put it on a dark square at least. Maybe this one, give myself a dark square here. Just he doesn't have them two, but he's going to get them eventually, isn't he? Or I can go here, protect, and concede this. But then here, then check, then up, then I concede another one. Yeah, he's come forward, so the back rank mate threat is not an issue for him now. Okay, let's just chuck that pawn forward then. Then here, can I go here? Well, he doesn't let us do that now. I'm looking at this, check, then here. Or do I go here first? I think I do actually. I think I push this pawn first. I'm going to try and bring my king up. I might just try and sack a pawn to get my king forward and activate my rook somewhere. I'm half a minute down on the clock. But I'm one pawn up, but it's a double pawn, and it's none a lot. What do? I need to get the rook active, but right now I'm defensive, passive. So he's going to aim to go here. So I could go here to stop that. Then how do I support it? So here, down, back, down. I can go here now, but can he attack it? I don't know. Let's just go there to stop his king coming this way. Though we may be threatening here, and maybe an idea like rook across to come in at some point, but right now if I move my rook he can take with a check. I've got to get an active square for my king. I don't quite see it. Okay, so he's played bishop back. Oh, but here down trade, he's setting a check here then. I guess I can go here. Or has he freed my rook up now actually to come here? And if trade, rook down. That looks alright. So if he comes back, I can always play my bishop here now like I was originally planning on doing. But here I thought I could go forward and hit these two. I'm happy to lose this one, of course, because it's a doubled up pawn. If I could win one of these, we then get the outside advantage, or potentially, probably still a technical, theoretical draw. But if I take now, he then goes after this. I'm not going to be able to keep that, am I? So here, say rook here. Here, takes up. He can't take, let's do it. So I think I'm threatening to push here. So if he takes, I just push the pawn on. He can't take. So we're threatening to push on, right? And then push again. Right, so now he's just going to run his pawn, but can we get momentum to get forward? I don't think we can. I think it's a draw at best. He's come forward there, so he's allowing this pawn to fall. I guess that gives me a free move to get... Well, I'm going to say a free move. He's threatening to go here, but he's not going to take there. Let's bring our king up. We might be able to try and run across the board and queen. Just sack this. Oh, if I sack this, though, he's got this coming, hasn't he? That's problematic. I'm going to gamble on trying to come across. If he takes here, I can take with a check. If he takes here, I just queen. If he runs here, I'm going to try and come behind it. Now I can go here now. No, it's not a move, is it? Let's go here. I'm going to try and come across and gamble here, but it's probably a losing gamble. Or if he takes here again, I can take this with check. Let's go here. But he can't come off this file, are we queen? So we take his pawn. If he takes here, I take with check and come back. But this is going to fall, and he's got his own passed pawn. Well, he has. So I've got to take it while I've got a chance to. Now, can I just run this? If he takes, I just run a second pawn, right? He can't take, so I just run a second pawn. Oh, but now I'm stuck. But he can't step forward, that's important. So I'm going to try and come here and then sack here. I'm just banking on being a bit quick and easy because he's got to stay on this file. And I'm very close. Oh, am I in time to go here now then? Because if he takes this, I just take this and I'm protecting this one. He can protect it. Oh, he's let me do it. Now I just got to cut his king off and it should be better for us winning. It should be. It might take gazillions of moves. He might be close enough actually. Do I cut him this way then? I'm not sure. Let's go here. I've got to try and build a bridge. And then push. Like if I could get my rook here, I'd be doing very well. So it might not be possible. I'm going to end up in the corner and then see if I can get my rook across. How do I build the bridge? Oh, he's giving me a free move. But now do I just go here to go here? Well, he's let me queen, hasn't he? What's he done? Wasn't paying attention. He's let me queen. He's blundered it. Yeah, he's just lost concentration. I nearly missed it myself. Well, he's just let me queen. Let's see what there was in engine speak. And I think he missed that bishop move in the start of the game. They're the move tiles for both players. So let's just analyse it. Queen's Gambit declined. Harwit's attack. If you click on that, you'll get lots of puzzles to do in that particular opening. Oh, we've been better here. Blundered it back to level a couple of times. So it looks like we've missed a big advantage a few times. But let's see the opening. Did he have something? He's had something, hasn't he? So we've gone wrong in the opening phase there. I kind of realised I had, but let's see. These moves are all alright. So does the engine prefer us to take back with the pawn or the knight here? 0.3 and 0.5, not much difference between them, but it prefers the knight. Prefers the knight, we went with the pawn, not much difference between them. And it was this position, wasn't it, when I've gone up there? I thought, have I allowed this? It's not being flagged, is it? Oh, it is, yeah, bishop a6, this is the move, isn't it? Now, he's played rook across first. It's this position here. When I've played across, yeah, bishop a6. Knight forward, give up the exchange. And it's plus, what, plus 2 or so. Plus a couple for white. That's all it was. It's still playable, but very difficult. So he's missed something there. And I realised once I've made the move, then I should not have played d4 there. I should have just played the knight across immediately. I looked at that as well. Why did I rule that out? I can't remember now. Should have played knight across. I can't remember why I ruled that one out now. So he took, then we took, and all these moves are pretty good until we get a blunder here with taking on g2. So let's see how we blundered. So this is all good, and then you can see we've blundered here. Taking his bishop. Yeah, so he could have come back here, and I was just planning on playing bishop back to block. That's all I was planning on doing. So here it's 1.8 for us, and we should have dropped the bishop back to g4 instead of trading and going for the line that we played. So that puts it back to level. Then there's a big one coming up. So let's see what that was. He's blundered with b5, as we can see. We've blundered with f4. So this is still essentially level. And he has to just sit with the king, just sit back there. So he's blundered by pushing his pawn. So king across was good. Taking the pawn was good. Taking that pawn was good. And he takes here. And I've blundered here by pushing my pawn from 4.7 back to 0. Presumably I had to just start my king march immediately. So I played the right concept but not executed it perfectly. So that puts it back to level. King d6 was good. And he's blundered with rook to a3. So then my king up the board was good. But here, I should have then pushed the pawn. Why would I push the pawn there, allowing king here? That's counterintuitive to me, but I should have played f3. And he doesn't go after my rook, he just pushes his pawn. Then I come across, so what do I do if he goes here? If I drop back, he just takes here. If I check, he takes here. Or maybe I go here, and he can't take the rook because I just push here, but then he's in time. No, I don't see that one. That's just me. I don't see that. I'm not quite good enough to be an engine, but that's what we should have done. So, but it put it back to level, that king move. It's a level game here. So h6, rook h2 are good. And he's blundered taking the pawn. Good to take, good to cut the king. And eventually we're going to try and get a situation, say king here, rook here, or something like that, and build a bridge. But in the end, we didn't get that far. He's just moved his king and allowed us to queen and just forgot that we can do it in one move. So a little bit fortunate there. 3 blunders each, 86 and 81 on the accuracy, but a good game.